Which zombie apocalypse is worse? Let's start with the classic, slow zombie apocalypse. Picture this. You're living your best life when, suddenly, Grandma decides to skip her morning coffee and go straight for your jugular. These zombies are the original, straight out of a 1950s horror flick, shambling along like they're perpetually stuck in molasses. They moan, they groan, and they move at a pace that makes a tortoise look like a speed demon. You've got plenty of time to finish that Netflix series before they even get close to your door. It's almost as if they're giving you a head start. How polite. Now let's dive into their characteristics. These zombies are about as bright as a burned out light bulb. No Olympic sprinting, no climbing, and definitely no opening doors. They're relentless, sure, but they've got the agility of a drunken snail. Think of them as the undead equivalent of your average teenager before noon. Slow, confused, and hungry for brains, or maybe just pizza. On the bright side, their lack of speed means you can casually jog away from a horde, possibly stopping for a snack break on the way. But don't get too comfortable. What they lack in speed, they make up for in numbers. One-on-one, it's like a bad dance partner at prom. In a group, it's like being swarmed by a mob of confused shoppers on Black Friday. For survivors, it's a mixed bag of blessings and curses. The advantages? You don't need to be Usain Bolt to outpace these creeps. You've got time to plan, gather supplies, and even perfect your zombie-themed stand-up routine. The disadvantages, however, are a bit more troubling. First, there's the sheer number of them. It's as if the whole world decided to join a slow-moving parade of death. Plus, their persistence is admirable, like that one friend who never takes the hint to leave your party. They just keep coming, and one slip-up could mean the end of your zombie-dodging days. Overall, surviving this classic zombie apocalypse gets a solid 6 out of 10 on the difficulty scale. It's a marathon, not a sprint, but let's be honest, even a marathon gets tough when you're being chased by a legion of undead tortoises. By the way, this video has been possible thanks to Rizan574. If you want to appear in the next video, just comment with your idea, and subscribe. The runner, zombies, because apparently the undead decided to take up CrossFit. Imagine this, you're out for a peaceful evening stroll, when suddenly a former marathoner turned flesh-eater sprints at you like they're gunning for a gold medal. These zombies have ditched the slow-mo shamble for a full-on Usain Bolt impression, and it's terrifying. Forget leisurely escapes. You'll need the speed of a caffeinated cheetah just to stay ahead of these relentless pursuers. They're not here to make friends. They're here to turn your survival into the worst cardio session of your life. When it comes to characteristics, runner zombies are the overachievers of the undead world. They're fast, furious, and frighteningly focused. Their agility and speed mean they can climb, jump, and generally do all the things that make parkour athletes look lazy. And unlike their slower counterparts, these zombies don't give you the luxury of time. One moment you're safe, the next you're part of a high-stakes chase scene. They're like the ultimate personal trainers, constantly pushing you to run faster, jump higher, and never ever skip leg day. For survivors, the advantages of this scenario are, well, practically non-existent. Unless you're an Olympic sprinter, the odds are not in your favor. On the plus side, you'll quickly get into the best shape of your life, if you manage to stay alive. The disadvantages? Let's start with the heart attack-inducing terror of being chased by zombies that move faster than you on your best day. These relentless runners don't give you time to think, plan, or breathe. One stumble, one wrong turn, and you're done. Add to that the fact that their high energy means they can appear out of nowhere and turn a quiet moment into a horror movie climax. Surviving a runner zombie apocalypse earns a brutal 8 out of 10 on the difficulty scale. It's like playing a deadly game of tag where you're always it, and the stakes are your life. I have left the worst for last. Welcome to the fungal nightmare of the fungi zombies from The Last of Us. Picture this, you're hiking through a serene forest, enjoying the sounds of nature, when suddenly a human-shaped mushroom monster bursts out from behind a tree. These zombies are the unholy union of human hosts and a particularly nasty species of cordyceps fungi. They're not just mindless, they're a horrifying blend of the plant and animal kingdoms, with a penchant for spreading their infection like nature's worst gift. The good news? They're not sprinting after you. The bad news? They're crafty, persistent, and really, really gross. Fungi zombies come with a unique set of characteristics that set them apart from their undead cousins. First off, they're connected by a creepy, fungal network. Think of it as the worst kind of social media. One scream, and suddenly every zombie in the vicinity knows exactly where you are. They also come in various horrifying forms, from the relatively manageable runners to the nightmarish clickers, whose echolocation clicks are the stuff of nightmares. And let's not forget the bloaters, which are basically walking fungal tanks. Their fungal armor makes them tough to kill, and they can lob toxic spores like Mother Nature's answer to a grenade launcher. For survivors, the situation is a grim mixed bag. On the plus side, fungi zombies aren't winning any foot races. You can outpace them, at least temporarily, but those advantages come with some gnarly downsides. The fungal spores mean you can get infected just by breathing in the wrong place, so a gas mask becomes your new best friend. The interconnected fungal network means stealth is crucial. Make one wrong move, and you'll have a horde on your tail faster than you can say cordyceps. And then there's the sheer terror factor. The sight and sound of a clicker hunting you in the dark is enough to make anyone reconsider their life choices. Surviving a fungi zombie apocalypse scores a formidable 9 out of 10 on the difficulty scale. It's a test of your wits, stealth, and ability to tolerate extreme fungal grossness. So, ready your gas mask and stay quiet. Very, very quiet. But which do you consider your most difficult? I read you in the comments.